And hello everyone, Peter here, once again with, you guessed it, some more drawings or some more doodles, whatever you want to call them. Sometimes I am a little more prone to call them doodles because I started drawing in high school. Maybe that was around 2007, 2008. I mean, we all drew when we were little, like in kindergarten. I feel like that was like a whole big section of our lives, to sit around drawing pictures like, hey, draw a picture of your family with little stick figures and a house and puffy clouds and a puffy tree, a puffy puppy, and we all did that. And then at some point, a lot of us stopped drawing. And I don't think, for all my life, I wasn't drawing a lot, but I don't know if I ever completely and utterly stopped drawing. I mean, there were probably years of my life where I barely drew. I would come home every day and I would play video games forever. And I would, I would almost never draw, but I would probably draw every now and then. But anyways, in high school, I kind of got into this style of drawing, which I never sat down and planned to be an artist. If you had asked me when I was little what I wanted to be, maybe 8 years old, if you'd asked me what I wanted to be, I would have said, I want to be a demolition expert, because I always thought that was cool, swinging a wrecking ball or watching those buildings implode on themselves and crush down into nothingness. That seemed like, to me, the coolest thing ever. But here I am creating things, and I mean, when I got older, I had like a million different things spiraling through my head of what I wanted to be, from Navy SEAL to heart surgeon to I don't know, architect. But anyways, I never told anyone I want to be an artist when I grew up, or I never had aspirations to be an artist. And even when I was an artist, even when I was making my living as an artist, for the longest time, I was reluctant to say I am an artist. And when people asked me what I did, I would be like, I've been drawing some pictures and mostly just hanging out. And they'd be like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I guess... I don't know. It just felt weird saying I was an artist for some reason. It sounded kind of pretentious and weird, and I don't know. But anyways, in high school, I started doodling, and instead of taking notes, maybe I would be doodling, or while I took notes, I would, flip-flop off of taking a note, draw a doodle in a margin, and eventually, I started making my doodles more and more intricate, and I would make them bigger and more fantastic, and I started, I don't know, I would spend more and more time on them. And eventually, it got to the point where eventually some people started saying, like, Peter, why are you calling these doodles? These are art. And I don't think there's really a big difference. Like, you can call them whatever you want. Doodle art, it's fine. But even now these don't look like doodles per se, but for a lot of them, it's still the doodle mindset, right? In the back of my mind, like, I'm not sketching them out first. I'm not planning them. But it's a very relaxing way to go about it to me. I like it. And you can do it too. That's why I like it. That's why I like recommending it to people, because it's very approachable. Like, you don't have to practice or go to art school or any of this, and it can look however you want. You can just start. You can just draw some lines. There's no such thing as artist block when it comes to this. Like, you can. Sure, maybe you can have the type of artist block where you just don't feel like drawing. Like, maybe you feel like you should be drawing, but you don't feel like drawing. That's fine. You don't always have to be creating something. It's always okay to have some downtime, right? That's okay. You can have some downtime. It's okay to take a break. That's perfectly fine. But then if you have the other type of quote-unquote artist block, which I think is totally surmountable when it comes to this type of doodle art, or the type of art I do at least, where you feel like, I want to draw something, but I just don't know what to draw, then take a piece of pen and a paper, and well, there's nothing that's physically stopping you from drawing, right? Right? You can put the piece of paper to the pen and draw a line and draw another line, and it might not look like how you planned, so maybe it's better not to plan at all. and just start drawing some lines, and it might look bad. So start another one and start another one until maybe you can start getting into the groove with something. And maybe you find that you might start inspiring yourself if you haven't, if you don't flip through some pictures online or a little book you have. Like, I have tons of different art books on my shelf that sometimes I flip through for inspiration if I need it. But I don't know. It's just start going. There's nothing to physically stop you. So people sometimes ask me, Peter, do you have art block? What do you do about it? For the type of art I do, I've convinced myself that artist's block doesn't exist. And so it doesn't. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks to all these people on my Patreon for helping out, supporting. You're all awesome. And take it easy, everyone. Go draw something or create something. Just start. It might not be a masterpiece, and that's perfect. Save those for in 1,000 years when you put some more hours in or something. I don't know. You're cool. Keep it up. Bye.